Good evening, everyone. I'm Ron Trevino, anchor on CBS KHOU 11 News this morning. On behalf of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, we'd like to welcome you to the largest Hispanic gala in Houston. Please welcome Chairman Armando Perez.
Thank you. Thank you all for joining us here tonight. You know, this is really one of the best days of the year for us at the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Tonight we come together to celebrate business owners, entrepreneurs, and leaders within organizations who really support our community in all of their efforts. I wanted to start by extending my thanks to our board of directors, not only for the work that they do on behalf of our chamber, but personally for the support that they have provided me throughout my tenure. I also wanted to thank our staff. Our staff works extremely hard to put on this evening's event, but more importantly than that, their tireless efforts to move our mission forward. So if you can help me in acknowledging both of these groups, I would appreciate it. So I thank you for joining us here tonight and hope you enjoy the festivities. Thank you very much.
Thank you again, Armando. Ladies and gentlemen, for a quick 2015 Chamber recap. Well, as you can see, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce has had a very productive year. The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is the largest Hispanic chamber in the country, the largest chamber in this region. The Chamber is the leading regional advocate for the economic and civic interests of the Hispanic business community. At the helm of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is none other than Dr. Laura Murillo, President and CEO. She also serves as the founding president and CEO of the Chamber's Foundation, founding host producer for the Chamber's television program on KHOU Channel 11, Spanish radio and TV program on Univision, and radio program that airs on 6 CBS radio stations. Please welcome Dr. Murillo.
Hello, good evening, everyone. We are here this evening to celebrate not only the people who will be receiving awards on this stage, but to those of you who give of your time, your investment, and most of all, for making sure that the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is that voice, that strong voice for Hispanics, for business, and to make sure that we are at the table. So let's continue to exercise economic empowerment, educational empowerment, and let's bring those who are not yet at the table to the table. So on behalf of the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, our board of directors, and our staff, I thank you for joining us, and we thank you for believing in the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Good evening.
Please join me in welcoming to the stage BBVA Compass's Chairman, CEO, and U.S. Country Manager, Manolo Sanchez.
Tonight, and as long as I got my suit and tie, I won't leave it up on the floor tonight.
Thank you, Ron. Buenas noches. Well, BB Compass is proud to be the underwriter for tonight's gala, the Hispanic Chamber's most prestigious event and the largest gathering of Hispanic business leaders in Houston. On behalf of the 1,400 Houston area BBVA Compass employees, I hope you enjoy the rest of this evening. Thank you.
From where we sit, things look pretty bright for today and for the long haul. At BBVA Compass, we work hard to deliver products and services that are easy and convenient, personalized, clear, and fast, delivered with trusted advice and information. When we're successful, our clients have the tools and the information they need to gain and maintain control over their finances and their lives. And with one less thing to worry about, our clients can focus on that brighter future.
The first award of the evening is the Chairman, President, and CEO Award. This prestigious award is given to individuals for their outstanding leadership and service. This year's recipient of the award is Dr. Ron DePino. Dr. DePino is president of the University of Texas MD Anderson Cancer Center. Appointed to this leadership position in September 2011, he and his research program have focused on the molecular underpinnings of cancer, aging, and degenerative disorders. MD Anderson is ranked as the nation's #1 hospital for cancer care and has emerged as the world's most impactful institution in research, prevention, care, and education. Congratulations, Dr. Ron DePino. This year's Hispanic Female Executive of the Year award goes to Dr. Ellen Ochoa, Director of the Johnson Space Center.
Dr. Ellen Ochoa, director at Johnson Space Center, is a mother of 2 and a classical flutist with a Bachelor's of Science degree in physics from San Diego State University, a Master's of Science degree, and a doctorate in electrical engineering from Stanford University.
I went to Stanford University to start into that. And the first year I was there is when the space shuttle flew for the first time.
Selected by NASA in 1990, Dr. Ochoa became an astronaut in July 1991. A veteran of 4 space flights, Dr. Ochoa has logged more than 978 hours in space. When asked if she envisioned herself becoming an astronaut, she said,
No, I can't say I ever thought about it at that point. Of course, I followed the Apollo program like everybody in the country did, but at that time they didn't select women as astronauts.
in her lifetime, Dr. Ochoa hopes to see Mars exploration develop.
So what I would really like to see is a dedication to making sure that that happens with the will, with the funding, and NASA can then help work with partners to supply all the technology and the operations knowledge that we need to do that. I would like to thank the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this wonderful award. And I would like to thank my team at Johnson Space Center, who are amazing and talented, as well as my husband, Co Miles, who's been with me every step of the way.
This year's Hispanic Male Senior Executive of the Year is Mr. Manuel Manolo Sanchez, Chairman, CEO of U.S. Country Manager for BBVA Compass.
Manolo Sanchez, Chairman and CEO and U.S. Country Manager at BBVA Compass, is a multilingual executive born and raised in Spain. He is a graduate of Yale University with a master's degree in international relations from the London School of Economics and in advanced European studies from the College of Europe.
Well, out of grad school, I applied for a job at BBVA, and it's been 25 years of a great ride, if you will, because BBVA has been growing internationally, and that's how I've been able to stay 25 years with the same company. It's rare this day and age to be in the same bank for 25 years. I've been going to Ireland for the summers to learn to improve my English. And he said, would you like to go to the US for a full year, for 12th grade as an exchange student? And you never want to go out on your 12th grade because your graduation year is like, I hesitated, but I said, well, this sounds like a life-changing opportunity. And it turned out to be a life-changing opportunity because I came to the US, an exchange student, then I got into college, and then my American adventure started that way. BBVA Compass is the 4th largest bank in Texas. We have 400 branches here. 60% of our business is Texas. We're in another 5 states where we have another 300 branches. We have international connections, so we can solve a lot of problems for our clients in what is really a global economy. And Texas is the #1 exporting state nowadays with the most diverse. We have all those connections to Mexico, to other places in Latin America. That's what the richness of banking has brought to my life, the opportunity to be 25 years with the same companies that I haven't been doing the same thing those 25 years. And that's the beauty of working for our organization. It's really an honor, and I know you're one of the most energized, most dynamic civic organizations in the city, and I'm very privileged and very honored to be getting this recognition.
The Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce honors outstanding business leaders. Their accomplishments and their journeys are impressive and inspirational. We'll now move on to this evening's Hispanic Male and Female Entrepreneur of the Year and Hispanic Emerging Business of the Year Award. Congratulations to all this evening's nominees. Let's begin with the 2 finalists for the Hispanic Emerging Business of the Year. Our first finalists are sisters Patricia and Brenda Burrell, owners of Burrell Branders, LLC. Let's watch their video now.
At the age of 12 and 17, Brenda and Patricia Burrell were responsible for raising themselves and their 2 younger brothers when their mother lost her battle with cancer and their father abandoned them. These young Bolivian entrepreneurs were teenagers when they continued to run their mother's tutorial business out of their home.
When it was time to Patricia to go to college, that wasn't enough. So we decided to rent our house. Yes, so we rent every room. We moved to one room of our house, and everything else was rented. And that's how we survive.
Thanks to the advice of her college chairman, Brenda was able to obtain legal guardianship of her 3 younger siblings, which provided them with Social Security benefits, helping them put themselves through college. In 2011, the Burrell sisters founded Burrell Branders, a marketing services and promotional products firm.
And we decided that we wanted to help small businesses like us, offering them the marketing services and solutions to grow their business. Our growth, thanks to our growth, is being the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Because when we started from the get-go, we joined the chamber. Yes. And I remember coming in our booth with just nothing, not even a tablecloth, our first event, and that's where we started. 70% of our clients are from the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Being in the chamber, it helped us to work with Chevron, with Kroger. Every seminar we attend the Hispanic Chamber, it's really thanks to you guys. We're very grateful.
Our second finalist is Ms. Maria Gabriela Guedes. Let's watch her video.
We are a procurement and engineering company. We do procurement for oil and gas, chemical, petrochemical, and also construction industry. We help people to find a solution for the process, getting products, doing the engineering for their needs. And basically, we purchase the product and we send it to the final destination.
Today, Guides has offices in Katy, Venezuela, and Colombia. Her clients include
Ecopetrol, PDVSA, ConocoPhillips, Technip, and now Pemex is another new customer.
Born in Venezuela, this entrepreneur mother of 2 left her full-time employment at an engineering company in order to spend more time with her young children.
I need to be here at home, being a wife, being a mom, being a businesswoman. I need to work really, really hard during the day. I don't have much time to rest, but I'm enjoying this stage, and I know for the future it will be much better.
Guides credits her success to her parents, especially her mother.
I am a businesswoman because of her and my dad. They made me, professional, responsible. They made me everything I am today.
The recipient of the award is Patricia and Brenda Burrell.
We want to thank the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce for this award. We feel very honored and humbled to accept it. I also want to thank our mother. Because of her, we are standing here today. We want to thank our siblings, Danielle and Walter, for being there for us. We want to thank our own families, our clients, and all the people who believe in us.
Our first finalist is Irma Reina, president of Impact Stone Design Incorporated. Let's watch her video.
Irma Reina immigrated from Tamaulipas, Mexico at the age of 14. Her mother worked in produce and her father was a gardener. Reina decided to drop out of school to help support herself and her 7 siblings. Today, Irma Reina is president of Impact Stone Design, a fabrication and installation custom artisan stonework company.
Cuando empezamos el negocio, mi esposo trabajaba para una compañía de mármol que en ese tiempo la compañía se fue en bancarrota y nosotros vimos la oportunidad ahí de que era bueno empezar el negocio que él había aprendido. Entonces yo ayudé a mi esposo en todo lo que fuera posible para empezar el negocio. Ahora tenemos unos planes muy grandes, estamos expandiendo nuestro taller, tenemos muchos planes.
Reina's family-owned business, Impact Stone Design, is moving to their new warehouse. They will be leaving their current location, which is adjacent to their home, and will be bringing 45 employees with them. Today, Impact Stone Design is executing on a $1.5 million contract at Hobby Airport. Other clients have included Landry's, MD Anderson, and Memorial Hermann Hospital.
Me siento muy orgullosa de tener a mis hijas trabajando con dos de mis yernos. Para mí es algo inexplicable como yo he conocido personas que dicen no se puede trabajar en familia, pero yo sé que sí se puede. Sí se puede trabajar, nosotros lo estamos haciendo y me siento muy orgullosa de mis hijos.
When asked what her parents would say about her success, Reina says the following.
Bien hecho. Que el esfuerzo que ellos hicieron de traernos a este país para salir adelante de la vida que llevábamos, estuviera muy orgullosa de mí.
Our second finalist is Dr. Yamilet Jackson, CEO and founder of Nurtured by Design. Here's her video.
Dr. Yamilet Jackson, a civil engineer born and raised in Colombia, is CEO and founder of Nurtured by Design. Her father passed away when she was 7 years old, leaving her mother with the responsibility of raising her alone.
Growing up, very few of my friends had educated women as moms, right? And my mom was not only having a bachelor's, she had a PhD in a society that, you know, is machista. I am as tough as I am because of her.
In 2001, Jackson delivered a premature baby weighing less than 2 pounds.
He had a very good chance of survival, about 70 or 80% chance of survival. But the chances of him being a normal child were very low.
Tropical Storm Allison rendered the hospital with no electricity. Baby Zachary had no incubator and was cold. Jackson and her husband provided breathing assistance and held their baby in their arms to keep him warm. Soon thereafter, Jackson used her PhD in ergonomics, human factors engineering to develop the Zaki. The product is designed to simulate the arms of loving parents. Today, it is shipped to more than 50 countries and used in hospitals around the world. Dr. Jackson has received many recognitions for her work, including the Oprah Winfrey and Toyota Standing Ovation Award.
And I made a promise to keep, change my life for to help babies on his behalf.
All right, it's my pleasure to announce the recipient of this year's Hispanic Female Entrepreneur of the Year, and the winner is Dr. Yamilet Jackson.
Well, thank you so much. It is quite an honor to receive this award, and I wanted to thank the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, my husband, my mom, my family, Zachary especially. And I just wanted to say that, just as we help babies connect with their moms and be nurtured, the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce nurtures new companies and small companies and companies that make a difference like mine.
Now on to the finalists for the Hispanic Male Entrepreneur of the Year Award. Our first finalist is Mr. Robert Tijerina, president of Priority One Aviation. Let's hear his story now.
My brother and I used to fix, I used to pick up aluminum cans when I was 11, 12 years old, and then we were fixing bicycles, and I got my first job at Wine Gardens as a sacker at age 14. I lied about my age because I wanted to start working and making money.
Today, Robert Tijerina, president of Priority One Aviation, is one of the few Latino aviation brokers in the country.
After high school, I went to San Jacinto College in an aviation program, and at the same time, I was working for an aviation company here in Houston.
At age 21, Tijerina was asked to serve as a translator on behalf of a friend for the sale of an aircraft. Soon thereafter, Tijerina jumped on the opportunity and ordered business cards. Today, Priority One Aviation clients include:
I've dealt with government agencies like NASA. I've dealt with multi-billion-dollar companies everywhere from Germany, Europe, Saudi Arabia, a tremendous amount in Mexico, Philippines, India, and of course, the United States.
In addition to this, Tijerina is founder of Titanium Tequila, the 2014 winner of the World Spirits Competition. He also makes time to give back to the community. Though Tijerina's father is not alive to see his success, Tijerina says his father would be proud.
He would pat me on the back and probably tell me, son, that's the right thing to do. And then he would say, let's go eat some tacos and have some tequila.
All right, our second finalist is Mr. Frank Nunez, owner of Frank's Nursery. Here's his video.
Frank Nunez, owner of Frank's Nursery, LLC, immigrated to this country from a small village in Mexico at the age of 14. Today, his revenues exceed $3.3 million with over 28 full-time employees.
I remember in the first week, I made $12.50. So it was a win. At least I make something.
Nunez mowed lawns by day and taught himself English over the course of 9 years by reading newspaper paragraphs daily. Nunez later earned a GED and also enrolled in tax courses.
Well, one day I went to a customer to buy some plants in a small nursery, and the owner of the nursery told me I sell my business. So I always want to have a business. I don't know what type of business, but I want to have a business by my own. But I don't have no money. So I went back home and I talked to my wife about it, and she said, how are you going to be paid for if you don't have enough money to buy the milk for the kids?
Nunez borrowed $15,000 from family and friends. However, he still needed an additional $10,000.
So I started, went to the banks, 11 different banks. And I hear no after no after no. That's all I hear. The last banker gave me the number from the SBA, Joe Decker, the one who come to my office and asking me for my financial statements.
Nunez followed Decker's advice, hired a CPA and a bookkeeper. Today, Frank's Nursery spans over 14 acres in Richmond, Texas. His company provides land clearing, grinding services, and landscaping needs. Today, Nunez's father works in the nursery. When asked what his father would say about his success, Nunez shared the following.
I think he's so proud. He's a very religious person, and he always teach me that everything is come from God.
All right, the winner of this year's Hispanic Male Entrepreneur of the Year award goes to Robert Tijerina.
I'm very honored and thankful that I've won this award. I want to thank the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, their entire staff, as well as my mom and dad, who without them I couldn't be where I'm at, and my wonderful employees and staff who as well have helped me achieve this award. Thank you very much.
Now at this time we'd like to invite all the winners and all the finalists back on stage to be recognized one last time. Dr. Ron DePino, Dr. Ellen Ochoa, Manolo Sanchez, Patricia and Brenda Burrell, Maria Gabriela Guedes, Irma Reina, Dr. Yamilet Jackson, Robert Tijerina, and Frank Nunez. Now to conclude our program, please help me welcome once again Dr. Laura Murillo.
Well, congratulations to all of our honorees. Part of this evening's program. What gives me particular pride is this next group of individuals you're going to meet, and they are the young, emerging leaders who are graduating this year. When we started this program, people said, Laura, we don't need this program. There are already many leadership programs out there. And our response was, not like this one. And people said, it's too much money. And we had the right people on our team. And thanks to them and to you, we have now graduated over 125 young leaders, and we have raised over $1.6 million. Let's give everyone a round of applause for that. So without further ado, let's welcome the class of 2015, the Emerging Leader Institute graduates. Come on stage. A round of applause. Let's give them a round of applause to this year's class. And on this stage before you, we have teachers, HR managers, bankers, future politicians. We ask that you enjoy the festivities. Have a great night.